Hello, brothers and sisters. I haven't posted in a while, and I've been wanting to get on here and say hello to everybody anyway, but today is a little different because it's kind of crazy actually, but I'll just start from the beginning and tell you. I was trying to watch a video. I was pulling up a video I wanted to see, and there's these videos that keep popping up on my news feed called needy, needy, as in kneading bread, homestead, needy homestead. Well, I didn't pay much attention to it because I had been, looking up videos to make bone broth and stuff like that because it's supposed to be really good for you and to help your joints and stuff. So I thought it might help me to make some homemade bone broth. And so, of course, getting all these homesteading videos that pop up on my newsfeed, so I didn't really pay much attention to it. But then this one from the needy homestead, like I told you, that was titled "This is the hardest video I will ever make," kept popping up, and I just kept ignoring it, but it kept getting in my way. And I'm sure you people that use YouTube know what I mean. It pops up and just won't seem to go away. So I had been ignoring it for a few days, and then today when I was bringing up that other video, this one kept coming up instead. And the last time, it didn't even just pop up, it started playing by itself. And I knew the Lord wanted me to watch it, so I did. And I have cried and cried and cried. Now, I've never watched this dear lady before, and to me it's just another one of those let's bake bread videos, and which I don't watch a whole lot of because I'm not much of a cook. Well, I can cook, but I'm not a very good baker. So now my battery's wanting to run out on me here, and I want to finish this first. Let's see if I can get it hooked up. Okay. Excuse my technology going on here, people. I don't want it to die on me. Okay, that'll do. Anyway, where was I? So anyway, I'm not much of a baker, so I don't watch a lot of homesteading stuff like that and cooking videos, except one lady that I watch quite often just because of her personality, and it's not all about cooking either. Anyway, some of you may have watched her. Her name's Jan Creason, and she's just a fun person to watch. Anyway, getting back to this other lady, I think her name is Heather, if I'm not mistaken. I'm trying to stay closer to the video and to my tablet and talk a little louder on account I know some people have a hard time hearing me. I hope if this helps you, Crystal. I'm trying to talk louder and stay closer to my microphone. Anyway, so she starts out, and it's obvious that she is in a hospital. Well, I thought it was a hospital. It was actually a rehab. And so I will just give you a quick background story. Her and her, assuming her second husband, I don't know if she's divorced or widowed or what, but anyway, her and her husband, the day before Valentine's Day, were taking their 2 children, and she has some older children, I'm assuming from her previous marriage, but her younger children were like 8 and 5, 6, I forget just what she said now, but the oldest one is 8, just little babies. And they went to their favorite Chinese restaurant to treat their children for a Valentine's dinner. And on the way home, a drunk driver in a truck hit them head on. and instantly killed their father. This dear lady is critically injured. Our children were hurt really bad. Little girl's in a neck brace. It broke one of her vertebrae and a cast, and the little boy has a cast or two. I can't remember. Anyway, they were really hurt. And this lady, she had a brain bleed. They didn't even think she was going to make it. Both arms are broken. Her rib was broken. Her lung was punctured. And her left leg was crushed. So it had to be rebuilt with rods and plates and so on and so forth. So I don't expect you to have the same burden that God has laid on my heart for these people, but if you would go, I will link the video in the description box. If you would go and watch at least the first 20 minutes of it, it's about almost 40 minutes long, but if you'd watch just the first 20 minutes of it and get the whole gist of the thing, and look at the pictures of the end and those poor babies all banged up. And what hurt me so much was when she said she couldn't even hold her children because they won't even let them into the rehab place. They won't let them in, of course, because of the whole COVID thing. And she said she can't hold them or comfort them. They haven't been alone. Their older brother stayed with them in the hospital, and now they're staying with him till their mama gets home. But they got to see their mama through a window and waved to her, and the little boy was just crying his little heart out. They're afraid of cars. They're afraid of the dark. They're afraid of losing their mama like their daddy. And I remember when I was 13, we're going on 13, I was 12 or 13. We were in a horrible car accident, and it almost killed my grandmother. It banged me up pretty good. Thank God nothing was broken, but I was bruised from head to toe. My nose looked like an eggplant, and I still have some problems in the fronts of my legs because of it. But anyway, I remember being so scared of everything. I was scared of being alone. I was scared to get in a car. I was, every time I would try to close my eyes to go to sleep, I would just see caskets lined up in the front of a church. And I was just so devastated. And my mom dealing with almost losing her mother and how critically injured she was. And it was one of the worst times of my life. It was the awfulest feeling I can ever remember. So my heart is going out to these people. They're devastated at the loss of their father, stepfather, uncle, and brother. And now she has to go on alone and she's going to be the breadwinner now, she said in the video, for the family. But she has got to heal quickly so she can get back to her babies and start earning a living for them. She doesn't like to take donations and stuff, but because of her children needing a home and needing a roof over their head, and so that they can have electricity and heat and have their home, her son insisted on setting up a GoFundMe account. So if anybody's interested in that, you can look it up. And she said because of her children, she's willing to accept that help because everything's on her shoulders right now. And I guess her older children help as much as they can, but they've got their own families, that they have to take care of also. So if anybody felt led of the Lord to bless these people, I know that she would appreciate it more than you know. But anyway, so the Lord just laid it on my heart to pray for her and her children and her family and for quick healing. a quick recovery, healing in their bodies, healing in their hearts and their spirits. And she did ask people to pray for her. I don't know the condition of her heart as far as where she stands with God, but evidently she believes in God, or she wouldn't have asked for prayer. So I'm praying also that they all come to the knowledge of God's saving grace if they don't know Him, if they don't. And of course, to wrap them, for the Lord to wrap them in His loving arms and His comfort and compassion, and that those little angels will heal and not be afraid. My heart is so broken for those babies. Anyway, I didn't mean to come on here and be a downer, but I did feel like I want to get as many people to pray for them as possible. So, like I said, I don't expect you to have the same burden God has laid on my heart for them, but if you will, please, whenever you think about it, say a prayer for them. And I know you loved ones out there that love God. I know that you have that compassion in your heart, and I thank you for it. I'll never know this lady. I didn't even comment on her video. It's not about me. It's about God being glorified. And it's about these loved ones that need comfort and to be lifted up to the throne room of God. Okay, well, I'm not going to make this a long video. I just wanted to do this right quick and ask people to pray. And when the Lord gives me anything, I will be back. There's a lot to talk about, really, as far as, the prophecy and what's going on, but I don't have a lot that I can add to it. If you're keeping up with what's going on, you already know. But if you don't know the Lord, please call on Him and get your heart prepared, because He's coming, and He's coming soon. And I love you all. You pray for me and I'll pray for you. And as always, if you want to be on my prayer list, just please put it in the comments. And till next time, loved ones, I love you, and be safe and have a good day, and bye for now.